Okay, so our question here is what's the highest common factor of 300 and 630? So this means what's the biggest number that is a factor of both of these things? The highest factor that is common. So we can kind of see a couple immediately by looking. So for example, 2 or maybe 10. So 10 currently is our highest common factor. But what's the biggest we can go? Can we go higher than 10? And if so, can we prove that we can't? So that's what we're going to do. So we'll start by finding the prime factorizations of both of them. So 300, this splits into 3 and 100. 100 then splits into, let's say, 10 and 10, which each split into 2 and 5. So then the prime factorization of this one is 2 squared times 3 times 5 squared. Now let's have a look at 630. That splits into 10 and 63, which splits into 2 and 5, and 7 and 9. And then 9 splits into 3 and 3. So the prime factorization of 630 is 2 times 3 squared times 5 times 7. Great, so now we've got these written out. The next step is the key part, which really isn't too bad at all. So what we're going to do here is, the way that I like to do it is write them above each other. So we're going to write 300 here. So 2 times 3 times 5 times 5. And then we'll write out 630 beneath that. So that's 2 times 3 times 3 times 5 times 7. So yeah, I've got the numbers lined up here. And then what we do is we go along and we have a look at where these match up. So we've got a 2 in each, a 3 in each, and a 5 in each. So that means that the number 2 times 3 times 5 is in both of them, and nothing else will be. So 2 times 3 times 5, and that's equal to 30. So 30 is our highest common factor.